Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome. It's been so good to have you here with me today. Let's see what messages wants to come for us today. If you can make a wish, what will you wish, right? This card is telling you that the universe is allowing you to make a beautiful wish. Let it be big, but also authentic, right? And magical. So you have the ability, the possibility right now to make a magical wish. The card will not focus, but it is a unicorn telling you that it's time to make your wish. And guess what? This dragon right here, with all the power, is telling you that miracles are on their way to you. What you want wants you back. So that wish that you just made is also on its way to you. And maybe part of you is thinking, yeah, but is it going to happen? Well, this card is telling you that you are enough, exactly the way you are. You have already everything you need. There's nothing to prove. You are already exactly the version who can have all of those wishes that you just made. And guess what is coming here for you? Well, beautiful, beautiful things. Like your creativity is going to be heightened. Your intuitive abilities and gifts, your psychic gifts, so to speak, are going to be heightened because the High Priestess is here. The first card that wants us to come, though, is the Seven of Wands. Saying that sometimes you will feel like you are in competition with other people, or you are comparing yourself with other people who are along the journey, far down the journey than you. This is your reminder to start focusing on yourself again. You see, she has created this beautiful bubble and she's looking within with eye closed, right? This is your reminder that in order to attract your wish, you need to create it within you first. So let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck before we continue. We have the beautiful Lovers. Your magnetism is actually increasing. I don't know what you wish for, but if it was love, it is here for you, right? The Lovers is here. Not only that, the Two of Cups is also here on the table, and the two is just magical love. If it's the twin flame journey, well, your match is coming closer to you faster than you think, and it's going to be harmonious, it's going to be divinely guided, it's going to be high vibrational, it's going to feel so easy. Well, what we have after that is the Death card, death and rebirth, because when something is ending, it's actually making space for something new to come in. Like we can see here, a new tomorrow is already shining through the Death card, right? So don't be afraid. It just says that new beginnings are here for you. Especially when you wish something, you need the old version of you to die and make space for the new version who is capable of holding that frequency, who already have your wish. You see, all your wishes already exist right now. Just you making that beautiful, magical wish has already created that. Right now, it already exists. And it's in another parallel dimension, let's say, a parallel universe where it already exists. So your job is to shift within so that you shift in that reality where it already exists. Think about those thoughts that you are thinking, but also the inspired action that you are going to take to create that new reality for yourself. You have the Ten of Swords here. Mentally, the swords are the mind, so mentally you might be exhausted. You might think that, oh, I have too much to do. And if you let that go, then you create a state where you are more in what you want to create, right? With that vibration, you close your eyes and you consciously create, what if I could just have what I want, my wish right now? Instead of feeling like, oh no, I'm stuck, I will never get there. I have so many illusions that are holding me back, like the Eight of Swords is telling us here. Look at that. The King of Swords is also here, talking about you gaining mastery over those things that have been holding you back, that have been making you play small, that have been making you feel like I cannot go forward, right? All of this is ending because you are gaining clarity to make decisions with more wisdom, with more clarity, with more intelligence, and maybe even with more strategy, right? Because when we have a wish, look at that, your love is here with the Knight of Cups, telling you if your wish were love, well, possibly it's already in your life right now, and you are going to feel so loved because that Knight of Cups is not afraid to show that he loves you, right? It's going to let everybody know that it prioritizes you. And trust the universe with the Hangman here. Change your mind from wanting to force everything, wanting to stay in those limiting beliefs, in those illusions that fear are, that limiting belief are, the self-doubt and all of that. They are part of our human experience, but bring the mastery of the King of Swords over it, right? So let's look at the cards that came here. First, we had the Seven of Wands, and we talk about that ability to, instead of seeing all the conflicts, all the things that are holding you back, the illusions, the fears, think about, what do I truly want? The more you can focus on that, not with force, but with alignment, realigning with that ease in your life, with those miracles in your life, with your magic wish, and knowing that you are already enough right now to have it right now, will connect you with that frequency that will attract it to you faster. You have maybe been in a phase where you felt like you have to fight, you were confident, you felt like you have to own it, right? Like prove it, prove that you are worthy of everything that you want. Even in love, you wanted to fight in order to prove that you are worthy of love. But now is a new time where you allow yourself to rest. The Four of Wands is here. You allow yourself to be guided. The High Priestess is here. You have that intuition coming from the divine and making you understand more how your frequency and the aligned actions that you take is what is bringing you the magnetism of the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. They have magnetism, creativity, beauty, attractiveness, right? Public recognition. They are showing you how to be more magnetic, how to be more in receiving mode, so that you can really invest emotionally in what you want. For example, if that is love, like we have the Two of Cups here, talking about your divine love, divine partnership, twin flame, maybe soulmate, maybe, right? You are attracting it. So if you are not feeling worthy of it, you will be like, oh my God, I cannot invest in this, because when the person see who I truly am, maybe they are not going to love me anymore. But if you know your worth, you know that you are already enough, exactly the way you are, like this card, the Biscanuk. If you know that, then you feel like, oh, I just be myself, and my partner, my divine partner, is going to love me just the way I am, of course, right? Because you are a loveful being. You are lovable already. And remember that we also had the Lovers here, talking about that magnetism, that chemistry between you being really strong, right? And I think the Lover is the major arcana that we have here, together with the High Priestess. Well, when you are in your Empress state, you feel like you are all the queens together. Today we have the Queen of Wands here who showed up. I invite you to be at the High Priestess level, where you connect with the divine to have the information on how to attract to you what you want, in a state where you are not stressed all the time, worried all the time, like the Eight of Swords is warning you here. But it's a new beginning now, where all that worry, all that, with the Ten of Swords regarding the end of a cycle, right? A 10 is the end of a cycle. So it's over with that. We don't need that anymore. Now we are cultivating the vibration and the frequency and the ideas, the thoughts, the way of being, the actions that help us to maintain that inner faith where we know our desires are coming to us because they come from our heart and our soul. So even though society might be like, oh, why do you want that? You shouldn't want this or that. You shouldn't love this person or that. For what reason? Whatever reason, you know that it is your divine guidance. This is why you trust that if God put that in your heart with the high priestess, with your intuition, you understand that it is for a reason and you have a mission that is going to be revealed to you more and more the more you trust that. The more you trust the divine guidance, right? We have here about your boundaries. Know to set your boundaries because this is what is going to help you to cultivate that beautiful energy that will help you grow the faith, the vibration that attracts to you what you actually want. They are helping you to contain your radiation and your peace, right? Knowing when to say no. And the King of Swords is also here to tell you sometimes you need to use your sword, right? To cut what you no longer need and to reconnect with what is actually helping you. Resting is going to help you to reconnect with that magnetism, to stay in your feminine energy and to attract that love to you. Especially the love is here, right? All over the place. The love, the intuition, a lot of one's energy, and the high priestess, right? And for the love, we have here at the bottom of the deck, we had the Knight of Cups and also the Lovers, and the Two of Cups with here for us. So we have a lot of love coming, and I'm sure it's because you have learned to trust the universe more, but also to love yourself at a more deeper level. And this is what is attracting to you this beautiful love. Yes, receive it. Allow that person to love you and continue to allow yourself to love and to receive love, to be loved as well. To feel like you are the most magnificent being on this planet because you are. Your soul is divine. Your soul is magnificent. Recognize that and merge it with your human nature. Alright, beautiful soul. I cannot wait to see you in the next one. I love you so much. Mwah.